Okay. I'm gonna restart it from the beginning.
Well, here I am. 10 years later, and there's a reunion. Who'd have thought so much time would go by without another adventure? To celebrate? I celebrated. Well, a little too much, I guess. I hope I'm wrong, but this has all the making of another bad fur day.
I'm so excited. I'm so glad I got this running.
Wake up.
Huh?
Wake up, you. Well, got to get up.
Oh, okay. A little quieter, please. Oh, okay. A little quieter, please.
No, Birdie. Remember, ask a birdie.
Birdie, right, yeah. So, what's all this racket about anyway?
Reunion. The caca-praca. You're late.
Oh, no. How could I forget? Listen, Birdie, I really need your help. I'm in no condition to get there on my own. I can't miss this. Oh, my head.
You need a little thing.
I have one of those arm
Well, it
pillows.
is cold in here. Who are you
Real
two
nice.
anyway?
No. A thing, sir. Contact sensitive. Remember?
Oh, a ding sound. Yeah, it's sensitive to context or something like that. I haven't used one of those in years.
Yeah. Try it now.
Let's poop out
How
a
did that
little
get in there?
chipmunk.
Well, it's great that I'm dressed and all, but I still feel a little bit sick.
Some more context buttons. They need like Alka-Seltzer or something.
Oh, that feels better. Oh, the bridge is busted. I can't seem to get any further. I'm sure there was something. Oh, yeah. Oh, now I remember. Press A to jump, and then A again to do that funny helicopter tail thing. Now that makes me hopper. I should easily be able to get across that gap. Although, it feels like I'm forgetting something. Something about crouching. I must have somehow lost the animation. Well, anyway, are you sure you've got that?
Crouching. Not that. Does that work?
Oh,
I don't know about crouching though.
pulling out all the tropes already, I see.
Is there a crouch and
If you
jump
press
kind of like
that
Mario?
button, I'll pull out a weapon and I'll hit things.
So.
Easy, right?
Slide jump. Come here, you. Too bad Spark got shut down. I'd love to see more episodes of this.
The good old cock and plucker. Almost there. Can't wait to see everyone.
Person did such a good job too. What is anything hidden? Anywhere. I think so. I might as well just go collect the mission.
No, you need pay top. Yeah, $300. Otherwise, no.
What was that?
No get it.
What? That's a fortune. How am I supposed to get $300? I don't even have a fiver.
Oil, junk bonds,
Oh my goodness, there's a kitty over here.
Micro what?
You guys might not
This
see
must be
her.
new. What happened to just
A
paying up
true
front?
void.
No.
Might see her in front of me though.
Around. Money everywhere. Just find it.
Oh, well, I guess I'll just have to earn cash the old-fashioned way.
The old-fashioned way.
Hey, over here! Hey, what are you guys doing here? Now I'm down $100. I need to look around for some opportunities to make some more cash and get some payback.
I did not pay attention to any of that, but there's a door open over here. What do you think, lady? Huh? Oh my goodness, I'm gonna get snuggles. Oh, you're so sweet. Oh my goodness, and don't bite my neck. Don't bite my neck. I know you want
It doesn't
to.
look
You
too
want
secret to me.
blood.
So you're saying I should
Vampire,
leave?
void
Okay.
kitty.
No. There's stash cash
You, wouldn't happen to have a rocket launcher or something then?
there. Context sensitive.
Oh, I see. Okay. Bye-bye then.
Tech sensitive. Oh,
I've
holy
done
shit, I
any
forgot
of
about
it.
this. I haven't played this in years. I thought it was dead. Whoa, okay. This is kind of hard to aim.
Are they cloning teddies in here or something?
So slow. Come on. This game's pretty much dead though, so I give it credit for running as smooth as it is.
Hello, designers. I'm just trying to plan out the playtime in here, but can we get on with this already?
By the way, I am recording a, if it works right, a no commentary version of this to upload to. Then I have to have my voice or see the cam box on it. Holy shit, dude. They're really sending them after me, huh? That's the one thing I really liked about this, too. It was actually a little bit challenging. On top of being just well done overall. Oh, chocolate. Oh, hold on. Do I need to... Can I jump on that? Oh, I need to use the key. Hold on. Oh. Like right now? That's crazy. I didn't know that was in the very beginning. They got a bunch of clips, but I didn't know what the sequence was.
Oh, he's angry. And I don't like him.
A little bit of doubling.
Those eye lasers come often. Oh, it's so hard to avoid them too. I should have probably let him bust some crates. Oh, that's right. Come on, get it, get it. Oh no! Not in time. Really? What? Doesn't matter, dude. Get up there. Conquer. Conquer. Conquer it. No. Oh. His jump is just not there anymore. Conker's not feeling it anymore. He's all worn out. They took my game. They took my life, meaning. Give me that chocolate, quick. Oh. Oh my god. You gonna do it again? No. I'm gonna do it like right now. Son of a beach!
Again?
I made it look so easy in that clip. Remember how many times I died? Game hasn't had any updates since I think like 2016 or something. I see your rocks. Rocks. Come on, dude. Why? Thank you. As I was like right after she's. What? Dude, you are totally an unfair motherfucker. You know that, right? Hurry. As fast as you can, Conker. Holy shite. Run. Run! It's like it has to get me every single time. I think the chocolates come back though. Bust your balls.
Pick up both of them with that shot.
Come on, run. He knows you're running. Get that chocolate. Fuck. Get up there. If you run to the very back, it's almost like you can avoid that laser a little bit. Pop.
Be a wide frying pan. Pick up
Nice.
both of them with that shot.
Ooh. Funny, I'm not doing anything. I get all hot. Like I just took a run. Locked in. Come here.
Oh, somebody come get me! Whoa, there's some money over here!
He's just spilling it everywhere. Comes back with $1. Sorry, guys. Just sprinkling it all over the place. Wait a minute, what? Where do I go now? Birdie? Or here? Just one place to the next? I forget.
Teddy Run Brewery.
Brewery? Now, that's my kind of place.
The cash is locked away, but you can get it.
Well, I'm off then.
Any more chocolate? Yeah. It keeps score. It doesn't refill it. What do you want? There's gonna be no sneaking up on these fools, huh? Oh well. Where'd the other one go? Oh. Actual controls are amazing. Beer bottles. Get out of here. With that shit. That's where I need to go. No, that's where I came from.
What's going on? They never stop coming. Is there some big ape throwing all these barrels down or what?
W perspectives. Man, I wish they'd re-release this game in its entirety. Who knows? Maybe it was finished. How many lost video games out there? It even has a better combo system than in Fur Day, Bad Fur Day. It's like a 4 or 5 chain. Oh, let's see. It just flows so well, too.
Oh no, all this delicious brew going to waste.
1, 2, 3. 2. Yeah. Might have been 3 swings in Bad Fur Day. I don't remember. I wish I still owned that game. Should have never gotten rid of any of my systems. What a fool I was. Oh, that's right. Oh. At least this stuff doesn't damage you. Should get you drunk, though. Okay, so I need to go around. And think. Think. Jump over here. Let's see. I can't jump on that one yet. Do something like this. Oh, damn it! So close. The timing's just right there. Just barely make it. See it right here. Oh, that is how you do it, though. What I did in the clip. Have a clip of this. It's I think the timing's like falling off almost. That last barrel's a little bit slower than the rest of them. You don't do it in the first couple of tries. Screwed. Let's hope that's not the case. But let's try this. And then let's try this. Nope. If I stay on that barrel, I'll get blasted off. Unless maybe I can stick to the side. Be underneath the waterfall. Or the beer fall. Try that. I could be wrong. But yeah, the timing is changing though. Nope. That one barrel at the very end is not keeping up with the other ones. Which eventually means it will work greatly. But when is the question? Like this? And then this. Oh! Son of beach! Nice. Finally made it. I'll find out if those go out of sync too. That would suck. Okay. Get blasted. Like for real though. Wait, what? Okay. I remember this part. I mean, it's kind of coming back to me, but... Let's see. So this one doesn't blast. Oh, do 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 do.
Stop and go. Stop and go. Why can't I just fly over me?
All right.
That hit the spot.
Man, if only that existed in real life, huh? Instant drunk be gone.
Whoa, there's some money over here.
Give me that money.
Oh, good thing I didn't have to code this thing myself.
I get right. This thing is shaky as shit. Hold on a second. Wait, what? What happened? Huh? What? Is that supposed to happen? I guess so. Okay. Right there, that there. Last place I think is up here. Alright, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. I'll be back. And that's perfect timing. Almost every time. Let's see. Oh, this is a Metal Gear Solid part where you have to sneak. We're doing some platforming. I want to look around a little bit. Just a little bit. Admire it. For the archive and I just keep climbing. Oh yeah. Can I do it though? Nope. Oh. Can I dive? He's got his floaties on. Probably not. Okay, did that. Yeah. Okay. Get up there, fool.
Teddy's cutting logs. See?
Oh, it's way too easy to make a poo joke here.
No, no. Cutting trees for wood. Building bigger base. To have cash stash.
Oh, actually cutting logs. Right.
Everybody's cutting logs. And they did such a good job with this, man. Such a good. Oh, wow. Spectacular job. Shit. Nice. So that's no matter what I do, that's gonna be the same as going through that cave. Quite a few games that do that nowadays. Yep.
What does a guy
Metal Gear
have to
Solid
do
part.
to an actual cardboard box around here?
Sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. What are you doing? Is that a tree? Okay. Looked like stone at first. What are you chopping on, you fool? What's he gonna do? Is he gonna keep chopping?
Come in,
Oh.
Conker. Come in, Conker. That's as bad.
So I
What?
could have
Where are you? How am I hearing
gotten
you?
past him sooner.
Implanted communication device.
It
Or
sounds
no.
high tech. I don't have a headset on. Where's the implant?
Don't ask. Security too high. I'm gonna need that.
Nah, really?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Oh shit.
Watch their movements. Go when safe.
Yeah, I got
I have to
that.
be over
Hey,
there,
How come they
not
don't hear
this
us
side.
talking?
They catch you, you down for.
Are you guys not gonna do your routine anymore? Like, oh,
I'm
catch
no
me if I
hero,
move.
okay? I'm just kind of
Come on.
paying my tab.
Yeah. Nope.
You
Uh-oh.
almost to big boss. Birdie out.
You guys see me? Woo! Oh, the streams. Mine's bigger. People were trying to say this is no! Mild, but I'd have to say that they did. This is lewd enough. Fucking bitch. What I'm doing is messing up their pattern by doing that. Come on. Let's go. And move, and then he'll move. Well, just like that. You move just like that. So slow, barrel. Great paths for you. Fuck. Don't touch me. Run. No.
I can't fight
Okay.
them. They're too
I
tough.
thought it was gonna take me all the way back
I
to the
have to find a
beginning.
way to sneak past.
Ridiculous. Can't see very well. And where are you gonna go? In my way? Alright, so you're gonna have to come over here. I'm gonna have to do these. So I take it they're busy. Dude, this guy is quick. Run. This part is quite insane though. We got a small break there. Right after this guy. Okay.
Ooh.
I'm not sure how many times I got caught, but I'm good.
Oh, this is gonna be a massacre.
Oh shit. This guy's kind of hard to remember. But let's see if I even know what I'm doing here. Run, dude, stop. 3 hits, that's it. Run. Timing's gotta be better. Holy shit. Run. No. What? Oh, chainsaw.
This isn't gonna be one of those quick cuts, is it?
No. I guess some people on reviews were like, it's stupid, it was stuffed in, should have been blood. Like, okay.
So, you want some of the green stuff, eh? So,
I
you want
say,
some of the green
I think
stuff,
the
eh?
other episodes might have gotten a little bit more dicey,
So, you want some of the green stuff, eh?
but they never came out. I think that's the last little mission. I think.
Now I can pay off my tab and join the reunion.
Really short.
No, not the cock and plucker. How could they?
Oh, that's right.
I'm gonna need to douse those fuses.
You gotta piss on these fuses. Alright. Whiz.
Good thing I really have to go. Fill her up.
Ease the drunk away. Gotta fill back up.
Good thing I really have to go.
What? Oh,
Good thing I really have to go.
there we go.
I gotta do something quick.
I'll put it out. Bet.
Oh, no, please. Oh. Oh, no, please.
Stand
Good thing
still.
I really have to go.
Me pee on you.
Good
Damn. Oh, heavy. No. Get that far. There we go.
Last time this happened,
It wasn't even on fire. These people just pee on
I
you.
guess I should thank you. You saved Birdie.
Yeah, well, I got the money I need to pay off my tap. Time for the reunion. And to run up a new tap celebrating.
Not the first time
Dear
somebody's
Conker,
peed on me.
We're tired of your antics. The stunts you've pulled on us are unforgivable. It was the last straw. We're having our own reunion without you. And we're not telling you where. So pardon our bluntness, but bugger off. Your ex-friend. P.S. This is not a ransom note. We are not captured. We are all fine. P.P.S. Don't come looking for us. We don't need your help. What? No one came for the reunion? And the Cock and Plucker closed early? Oh, everyone's mad at me and I can't remember why. What did I do? Alright, let's get going.
That was it.
In the meantime, how about making some of your own stories and adventures?
Right.
Or playing some
That
made
was
by
probably the problem with Project Spark. I'm just taking a wild guess that people probably took this make your own video game thing a little inappropriately. And they probably had to shut it down for that. I would assume, like, thanks for giving us a platform to make video games of our own. But it didn't last long.